So I'm the co-founder and the marketing director at Afarose Bridal. We are a family-owned online wedding shop, basically sell wedding dress, bridesmaid dress, and model bride dress. And as a small business owner, I have multiple roles, from bookkeeping to overseeing the direction of the entire company. I'm basically everywhere. But as you know, marketing is the core of an e-commerce business. And my day-to-day job has a strong focus on all aspects of marketing, including managing social media, developing marketing plan, etc.
Before you met WriteForMe and the WriteForMe team, what did your content marketing look like?
As an e-commerce business, we understand the importance of SEO, especially for a new website. This is how organic attract the traffic into our website. So we try to create content, writing a blog, enhanced by our own team. But it was very time consuming, from like researching trending topic, brainstorming idea, to actually making a draft, do the editing and proofreading, etc. It was very difficult to do everything by ourselves. Especially we have a very small team. We only have 3 people in US team. So it was very, very difficult.
So what do you think about the team approach that WriteForMe takes? How does that how has that worked with the team that you have?
I think it's basically they do a lot of pre-work, a lot of behind-the-scene work, and that is the most I appreciate about, because I think those like researching part are the most time-consuming part. You research about the trending topic, make sure that are something people are really caring about, really want to know in the current situation. And they also have some analytical part, which is like keyword research. Those gonna really boosting the SEO to really hit the target. And that part is what we don't have because we are not a professional. So that's part, I think WriteForMe provide me a really strong support about it. And they really can convert my idea or the need I have into a visible and readable content. And that's really awesome.
Yeah, because it allows you to be the expert in your space as like the founder and CEO of, doing what you do best, but then taking like your brilliant ideas and being able to transform those into, being able to express yourself through words. Yeah, that's great. So what has your experience with WriteForMe been?
It was beyond what I asked for. I've been working with WriteForMe a little over 2 years. And I have to say, I'm very satisfied with WriteForMe. I'm very impressed how personalized the service that WriteForMe can provide. For example, we have weekly meeting, and that's the time that I can tell them, oh, I have a new idea. I have a new promotion or new event that I want to talk about in the blog post to talk to my customer or potential customer. And they are really able to add those in, I won't say last minute, but they are able to add those in any time and make sure that this blog post is what I asked for and what I planned for. So I think none of the outside servers can do that because it is very time consuming for your team as well.
Yeah. So how often are you guys posting?
So WriteForMe generate 1 blog post per week. So we are posting our content very consistently at the same time every week. So that makes sure that we have a continuous conversation with our potential customer. And over months, over years, those content are quite a lot, and which is very good. That's a very good resource for all curious customer to view, to understand us, to understand the background of our industry.
Yeah, that's great. Would you say that the collaborating has been one of the most beneficial, like that you feel like we're an extension of your team? Do you think that's been one of the most helpful benefits?
Yes, definitely. Because talking to someone always good. That's the time when you have different idea combined together, or you hearing one idea, you have another one, and that's where all the content are created in those meetings. And if you're just doing it by yourself or researching online, you probably can only get like 3 ideas. But talking to someone, talking to professional with some research data at the back, that's where you have 100 ideas popping up, and you can pick 20 best, and then here's your content for the next quarter.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. And I know that you've got a great, content strategist, Angie, who I'm sure is, she's super creative. So being able to have that resource is really great for you too.
Yes.
Yeah. So why would you recommend WriteForMe to others?
If you have a smaller team, you want to work smart to make sure you are using the resource correctly. And outsourcing professional server is definitely one way to do that. However, I would say working with WriteForMe is a lot more than outsourcing. They don't just write and complete the blog post and just send it to you. They research about the topic and make sure your idea is transferred into an interesting, readable content. And I think is a lot more value than just having someone write it for you.
Yeah, totally. So what would you say are some of the returns on your investment that you've seen back? Like, what changes have you seen in your content that WriteForMe has been able to affect?
I currently don't have the data in my hand, but based on my team providing the feedback on SEO score, over the years, we have grown a lot. So I definitely think this is something that I will continue to have, since it is a good use of resource, and I'm seeing the progress that we have made so far.
Awesome. So is there anything that you would want, new potential customers or, people who are thinking about working with WriteForMe, is there anything you would want them to know?
I think anything, like when you're working with anyone, it's really, it takes time. Especially for this content marketing, you cannot see an instant boosting or instant magical happen to your website. It is a long-term process, but eventually you will see the outcome. You just have to continue doing what you think is right to do, and then make sure that you're still reviewing what you have done and then adjusting different paths, different direction, and you will be good to go.
That's fantastic. That's great advice. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kelsey.